It's time to die, you will die a horrible death.
It was Hanukkah, and me and my sister was planning to throw a Hanukkah party for ourselves. We grew up at an orphanage. We grew up without any parents. And a Hanukkah for us was going to be fun. I told my sister to carry the wine, and I cooked the brisket. When the brisket is ready, I will call my sister from work and we will celebrate Hanukkah together. Now, I called up my sister. She said it's gonna take a long time. So, I told her, come whenever she can. She said she was having some trouble at work. So, she's going to just stay with that and come home for Hanukkah. Meanwhile, I applied the face mask because the brisket will take some time to cook. When the door barged open, I said, "You're back early." She said in a soft voice, "Yeah." I couldn't understand my sister's language because I was a chatterbox and she was a chatterbox because she chat more than even me. She does talk in a small whisper voice. She tried to cut the conversation short. I said to her, "What's wrong with you today? Do you not feeling well?" I said, "What happened at work? Talk to me." But she was walking across the room. "What happened at work? Do you find a boyfriend? And did your boyfriend break your heart? Or did he?" But she didn't respond. Not even a second. It almost sounded like I was talking to myself. My phone rang and I hear a familiar voice on the other side. "Anina, I will be home soon. I'm almost there. I got the brisket. And I got the wine." Every conclusion what I just had just dropped. The hair in the back of my neck stood up because if my sister was at work and then just finished work, who the hell was I talking to? I lied there for some while, feeling shocked to my core because my sister was at work. Who was I talking to? Next, I hear a creepy chuckle. Someone said, "It looks like your sister's not gonna be home any minute. That give me a lot of time." I would just slit your fucking neck like fucking bat because you won't feel any pain. Yes, you will. Because you're gonna feel a little bit of pain until it's gonna be all over. And when your sister come in, she's not gonna feel any pain either because she will be gone soon. I rise up out of bed like the living dead. The woman was standing right in front of me. She was staring with her big green eyes and her rotten teeth. She was looking at me. I was shaking in fear. I said, "Do you want money? It's in my purse. Just take it and get out. Please, I'm begging you." She said, "Look, you sound pretty scared." "Look, I don't want money. I've been wanted for a lot of crimes. And I'm not going back to prison here. So the only thing you can do is just let me kill you. You will feel pain at first, but then it will be all over." "Alright, is it now? You won't feel any pain once I killed you." She raised a big kitchen knife. She must have taken it from the kitchen when she barged in. "Let me kill you," she said. "You won't feel any pain, but you will feel a little bit of pain, and then it will be all over. And that's a friggin' same thing that's gonna happen to your sister," she said. The woman was continue talking about some nonsense thing about how she's gonna slash my throat, and my head was like, not here. I was thinking of a way to escape when I just remembered the brisket. She was staring at me with big wide eyes until the brisket made a sound what distracted her. And she said, "What was that?"
What was that?
And I turned to her and I ran off. That gave me a little time. But when I ran off, I was going for the brisket. And she grabbed my ear and slammed it on the kitchen counter. I cried out loud in fear because I couldn't take the pain. Until I knocked out. She lunged at me with the knife, but I dodged it. for a little second. And while her knife was stuck, she was trying to pull out her knife from the floor, but it wouldn't budge. The brisket was ready. I opened the hot oven and take out the brisket. The brisket burned my paw, but I have to fight for survival. So with my little strength, I throw the hot brisket on her head. And then part of her face was completely burned. But I didn't stop there. I take up her head and launched it in the oven. And snap, snap. You can see her lifeless body dangling until her lifeless body stopped moving forever. My head was throbbing in pain because I just realized the scene that I just killed this woman. But she was a psycho, she deserved it. With that, I fainted on the ground. Before I completely blocked out, the only sound I hear was a scream. The next day I woke up in the hospital feeling weak and hopeless, but I remembered that I killed that woman last night. The police went on to told us that woman was a murderer. She escaped and was looking for her old boyfriend to track her old boyfriend down to kill her, because according to her old boyfriend put her in prison in the first place. And that's why she come to my house to stay for the night. But her intention was to kill because she was angry. And because of that, she wanted to kill me and my sister. But I used my senses and killed her first before she could kill me or her boyfriend. Those big green eyes scarred me for life. Hi, I'm Sam. This happened to me about a year ago. I usually go to this grocery store because I'm familiar with this guy. One night I walk into this grocery store. When I walk up and pull the door, I was completely shocked because he was gone. It was an old lady. And we say we won't stop. We just won't stop. We won't. We won't stop. Making story on IMR. Story time. We won't stop. Making story on IMR. Story time 1, 2, 3, 4. So you better subscribe. Hit the bell notification. We won't stop. Making story on IMR. We won't stop. Making story on IMR. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you better subscribe, hit the bell notification. She had a bald head and a big eyes. She stand there like a statue watching me for how long, for that matter. The look in her eyes showed it all, to show you when a person didn't like you. I can see pure hatred in this old woman's eyes. She looked around for some time before noticing me, that I walked in a long time ago. She said hello. I said hello. I was looking around feeling confused because I never seen this woman in my entire life. She said to me, who do you live with? I said, my mom and my dad. She said, okay. If you need anything in this store? I said, yes, I need something in the store. She said, the items are around there, with burning fear in her eyes. I said, I'm going to look around. And I was talking to her and she keep mumbling like she was in a totally different world. But I really didn't care because I was high at the time. I just take up a trolley and started walking. I was angry at that time because each time I was walking, I can feel her burning eyes staring right back at me from a distance. I didn't know what was this woman thinking. I didn't know what was this woman's intention. She was staring at me with her big creepy eyes. I said, what was this woman's intention? What did I do to her? I haven't seen her in my life. When I walked back to this creepy woman, she said, is that all? I said, yes. Her eyes came off me for a second. I was looking around and she was catching my stuff meanwhile I was looking around. Next, she said, do your mom know you're a whore? I said, what? She said, do your mom knows you're a whore? I was completely taken back after this woman's response. I said, that's none of your business, but she said, you might think it's none of my business, but watching you stealing my son from me, she said. I said, what? You're talking about that guy, but I did not even like him. She said, you think I'm a fool, woman? I've been watching you for some long time and I'm watching you stealing my only son from me. I said, what? I not even like your son and he's too old for me, old hag. She laughed. She was constantly talking about how I'm stealing her son from him. And she said, when you steal my son from me, how am I going to provide for myself? I'm too old. And my head was just triggering off. I couldn't take the pain what I was feeling because I was so high. I said, my mind was constantly telling me that this woman is bad news. I said, what am I going to do because I'm not even like her son? But when I looked deep into it, I said, this woman don't got the right to target me and asking me about this stuff. But still, my mind was telling me that something was bad was going to happen in this grocery store. But I just laughed. I said, listen, you old hag, I do not like your stupid son and I'm not a whore. She looked furious when I told her this, like she was saying I'm not someone to pick on. And then she feels got anger and she raised a knife at me. When she raised a knife at me, she started talking some nonsense thing what not even make sense to what we're talking about. And then she sliced off my 2 fingers. I choked. I started bawling pain. I said, oh. Oh, bug! I was holding my hand near my blood pour like a fountain. Until she started laughing, that made my head swell. She said, how do that feel, bitch? Can you take the pain now? And started laughing. Meanwhile, I was holding my finger. I was thinking at that time, I was thinking to walk away from trouble. But at that time, I just get angry. I got up and take up the knife and slashed off her ears. She screamed in pain. I said, that's what you get, you old hag. Next time, stay out of my personal business, or next time your life is gonna be on the line. The next few days, I hear that she was in the hospital bleeding out, and the next few days she died, losing a massive amount of blood. It was kind of sweet. When I hear that, a wicked grin spread across my face. And the old woman, she was crazy. She kidnapped her son, that her son couldn't come to the grocery store to see me. Her son has been taking photos of me and talking about me, and she think I like her son. So in order to do that, she was going to kill me. That's why she tied up her son and put him in the basement, and that's why she waited for me as a target. But hopefully it didn't work.